Hi, my name is Taz Walker. I'm the Talkalotgirl. I have a mission to help heal the world and keep you from getting ripped off. And I like to cook and all that other kind of stuff, so I'm not going to introduce myself every time I do a video, but until you get to know me, I'm going to start introducing myself a little bit. I'm here today because I want to be an actress. I'm an actress at heart, and I want to talk to you about a couple things. And this is in line with a tape that I sent to be the next Sullivan spokesperson. And I'm doing this off the cuff. I'm doing this in one take. And that's true, to be honest, because I just want you to see how I am naturally. So here I am naturally on the camera. And this is what I'm going to call Rants and Raves. And I'm going to have some product reviews. And I'm going to tell you a couple different things. And I don't think I'm super uber smart because I have my MBA. I just say that because I took a lot of time to get it. But in that, I studied a lot, and I studied business all through all my levels of education. I started as an English major, but then I went into business. My point is this. I read a lot of business books. I took a lot of marketing. And there's this book that has stayed with me for years. It's called Differentiate and Die. It's a business school marketing book. And it says something really important. Get the people in the door for the thing they love. And they'll buy more. They say a lot of other different things. But Walmart has differentiated themselves with low prices. They've also differentiated themselves because they have some work to do as far as working conditions, pay. That's another issue. And I'm not talking that right now. I got a lot of opinions on that, but I don't want to get distracted. So, I remember reaching out and meeting a lot of people virtually through being on mommy boards, and we do a lot of talking and product reviews, and you know, it was a newborn to birth board, and some people are still on there. This was 7 some odd years ago. The point is this. There were products that we talk about. You got to get this for your baby. You got to buy that. Cut to the chase. I'm doing that. So here's a product that I talked to all my friends about. This is probably around 2008. This is a Walmart brand, which is Equate. It's a dry skin cream. It's a knockoff of the Eucerin. It used to be, they end in 97. So it was either $2.97 or $3.97. It was a bargain. The real stuff at the time was probably $11 a jar. I don't even know how much it runs now. It might have been $8. My point is this. Never will forget that I blogged about this, told everybody how great this was for baby skin, that my PD told me that it was great. Next time I go in the store, it's marked up. You used to get me in the store for this, Walmart, and it's not the first time. And you're not the only one, so don't worry. I got other bones to pick. But this is one of those things where if you just kept it that way, and I don't think I'm so powerful, because I used to go and complain, you know, to my significant other at the time. Every time I talk about something on these blogs, it gets changed, and you know what? We are that powerful because we're the consumers, and marketers and, you know, commercial businesses are looking at us. So, and we're a very powerful buying force, moms. This is going to be a long video, and I don't want it to do that. My next bone to pick. This I posted within the last couple of months. This is a shea butter hair cream, hair oil, sold at the Dollar Tree, Softy brand. Very highly concentrated in, I mean, granted it does have petroleum as the first ingredient, but shea butter, coconut oil, and that's about it. For my kid's skin, this is the great. Posted about this being better than a very high-end skin cream. Boop. Can't find it, can't get it, nowhere anymore. Stop doing this. Stop doing this. And then they made this knockoff product. This is a rant. Stop doing this. Give the people what they want, and they're going to keep coming. Don't give the people what they want, they're going to go elsewhere. Now, thanks to Carrie, here's a rave. Carrie at LensCrafters, and blowing up your spot, girl. In LensCrafters, Connecticut, sold me this great lens cleaner. I took my kids for pictures, and the photographer was like, "Would you like to clean your glasses?" And he gave me the spray. And this stuff is so amazing. And I'm cheap. I am cheap. But this stuff is awesome. And then I thought about something that I do at home because, you know, Carrie sprayed my glasses, and then I got these wipes, and I don't want to blow up your spot, but I think these are the same industrial wipes that they sell on the shop floors. You could probably buy them in bulk elsewhere, but whatever. We'll talk about that at another time, maybe. I think I gave you all the info you need. So the point is this. So here's a lens cleaner. And when my baby was first born, my first child, who's now 7, they started selling this Clorox product that was safe and healthy. And I would always say to myself, besides the fact that spraying in the air is bad for the baby and wasteful of product, why not do this? Spray your rag. That's not just with the glass cleaner. That saves product. That saves the air. That is just better. So that's my rave. This stuff is awesome and worth every penny. And I thought I'm not lying. I swear, I'm not lying. Carrie will testify to this. I am not lying that I said I thought I needed a new prescription until I cleaned my glasses with this stuff. I mean, I'm at that age, right? I'm 42. Eyes are changing, so, but they were just that dirty. My last rave. My skin's not so great. I'm taking weekly pictures. It's actually improving. This is much better. And I'm going to tell you something crazy that I talked to my primary care physician about, and after I talk about these products. So here's the first thing. Avon, I love you. I used to sell you, and I'm off and on loyal to you, but I'm back on consistent loyalty because this stuff, clear skin. I don't even know why I didn't try this a decade ago. And another thing, Avon, everybody says it, stop changing your formulas. That's a whole nother rant. And stop discontinuing good stuff. Whole nother rant. Blackhead eliminating astringent is awesome. First, I start with a daily cleanser. I had bought this stuff a long time ago, and that's another thing. I buy this stuff, I let it sit, then I try it. By the time I find out it's good stuff, the blackhead eliminating mask was discontinued. But these are great. Tingly, great, cool. I know, for me, Proactive really worked. Then they changed the formula, and I don't know if they ever changed it back. I used it when it first came out, and then it never worked for me again. This stuff is amazing. And this works for ingrown hairs. And this stuff works for scarring. I think it's the salicylic acid in it. I actually rubbed it on my little girl's knee, and you can see the scars lightening. So this stuff is great. I mean, for under your arms and your, bikini area. And then the vanishing cream. If I was consistent, I know my skin would be cold, completely clear right now. So that's the last one. And here's the other thing about acne. Last thing, and then I'm gonna go. Here's the thing about acne that I discovered. I always thought, because when I got a really bad cold, that because I wasn't eating and I was doing a lot of fluids, that's why my skin would clear up. And then I've been going through these waves, and I get these really horrible, painful boils, and it's not allergy medicine. There's something that's in NyQuil, because then I caught another cold. And I don't know what it is, the decongestant, but I honestly, truly believe every time I get big boils, I will take something with the active ingredients in NyQuil, or just take half a dose of NyQuils, the 2 pills. I'll take 1, or maybe I'll take 2, because it helps with my allergies and congestion. The bottom line is this: my boils, pimples, and everything clear up every single time I take that stuff. And I believe that the decongestion, and I talked to my PCP about this, or my APRN, and I talked to her, and basically what she said to me was, it makes sense. All of this stuff is trying to get out of your body, and if it can't get out of your nasal passages, and if you're very highly congested or have high allergies and that sort of thing, it could really affect you. So next time you get some bad skin, take a cold medicine that has whatever is in NyQuil, and I'm not kidding you, all of the raised boils are going to go away. It's got to get out somewhere, and that's what's happening. And now that I've been consistent with those types of medicines, periodically taking them, I've seen a huge improvement in my skin. It's external, it's internal, it's all those things. So thanks for listening. It's the Talkalotgirl, Taz Walker. Be good. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. No one's going to do it better.